In the quiet heart of the Japanese countryside, where the golden hour lingers over bamboo groves, there was a village that time seemed to forget. The air was filled with the scent of pine and the soft rustle of paper lanterns swaying gently outside the weathered wooden houses. 10-year-old Aiko walked the winding dirt path alone. She carried her water bucket, her small red scarf fluttering in the evening breeze. The fallen leaves swirled around her feet, as if dancing to a melody only she could almost hear. A whisper from the deep forest. She followed the path further than usual, drawn by a mysterious hum that led her to the mossy rocks of an ancient stone well. Peering behind the stones, she found something extraordinary. A cracked paper lantern, glowing with a soft, pulsing light beneath a pile of leaves. As her fingers brushed the paper, the lantern began to shift. A creature made of pure light emerged, looking like a tiny, ethereal fox. It was the lantern's spirit. Around them, the forest began to stir. Fireflies rose in unison, turning the shadows into a sea of stars. Flowers that only bloom in moonlight opened their petals, and the spirit nudged Aiko's hand, beckoning her deeper into the magical woods. They crossed a stream where the water flowed like liquid silver. Glowing fish leaped into the air, leaving trails of light behind them. At the very center of the forest stood the great camphor tree, its branches reaching toward the first stars of the night. But a sudden cold wind swept through the glade. The spirit's light began to dim, its paper body flickering as if it might vanish. Aiko wouldn't let the light go out. She began to climb the gnarled roots, her small hands gripping the rough bark with determination. Reaching a high branch, she untied her cherished red scarf and tied it firmly to the wood, a beacon to catch the spirit's strength. The spirit perched on her shoulder, and suddenly, the weight of the world lifted. They were floating, drifting high above the forest floor. In that weightless moment, they looked out over the horizon. The village lights twinkled in the distance like a reflection of the stars. The lantern spirit glowed brighter than ever. It released hundreds of shimmering seeds that drifted downward like falling fireflies. Each seed landed on a rooftop, transforming into a beautiful, new lantern. The entire village was suddenly bathed in a protective, warm light. The spirit's own body became whole again, its paper skin shimmering with gold and magic. It turned to Aiko and bowed deeply. With a final playful spin, the creature rose into the air, soaring higher and higher until it joined the constellations in the sky. Aiko walked home along the forest path. It was no longer dark and frightening, for every stone and tree seemed to pulse with gentle light. At the door of her house, her grandmother was waiting. Her smile was as warm as the lanterns that now guarded their home. Under the watchful eye of the lantern star, the village slept in peace, a world forever changed by a small heart that shared its light.